And so we understand that the only challenge is to understand which line is going to hold. This is the thing you need to master to be profitable, basically. So I developed a method called the correlated trigger points, CTP, to help to understand better whether a level is going to hold or not. So my discovery started by observing, I'm watching the graphs many hours a day for years, and my discovery was as follows. So we have the ES futures here and NQ future here, and what I saw is that a strong reaction to my trigger point happened at the same time. Now, again, guys, this is a 1 minute time frame, okay? And I saw this reaction on 1 minute time frame to our trigger point happened at the same time. So it was a very interesting phenomenon that I observed. Here is another example. You can see a strong, beautiful reaction happened at the same time on our trigger point. Here is another example. Same time, guys, 1 minute time frame. Another example, same time, 1 minute time frame. It was fascinating. Many examples. So I decided to develop an indicator that at least presents me these opportunities. The pictures that you see here, where I generated them using a new correlation indicator I developed for NinjaTrader. And if you ask yourself, why is that? Why I could find so many examples like this in 1 minute time frame, where there was a strong reaction observed of the trigger point. So the reason is that ES and NQ correlate. So it's not very surprising. What surprised me is that it happened so many times of our trigger point. So my discovery is called the correlated trigger point CTP method. Following two correlated assets' reaction to their trigger points can increase the probability of success. And I want to present a demo on a gold future correlated with the silver future. So you saw the EG correlation indicator we developed. It is capable of analyzing two instruments simultaneously and the reaction to their trigger points. And they produce, the indicator produces signals accordingly. So this is a good example of ES and NQ where a long signal was generated. You can see the signals mostly do not lag. And here is a good example of ES and NQ and a long signal generated while the AG correlation indicator identified that both behave the same. I mean, they reach the support level at the same time. And if we look at the indicator settings, 0 settings except for the instruments, you need to provide it so it can analyze and produce signals and rings on your chart. And of course, there's a generalization where the indicator can analyze 3 instruments at a time, like ES, NQ, and RTY. If we can increase the probability of success and maybe get stronger signals, why not to add another instrument and its trigger points? Okay, everything is done automatically. So this is the ES chart, and NQ is running in the background. So the EG correlation produces signals for you while analyzing, in this case, the NQ futures in the background. So you could see beautiful, of course, there are also false signals, but overall we identified beautiful opportunities, even the break through support here, short opportunity, and long signal, short signal, another short. You can see the signals do not lag. And this is the strength of this indicator because it analyzes the markets before they reach the levels when they get close to the levels. That's why the signals do not lag in most cases. So I spoke about multiple correlations. So the indicator can also analyze, it can analyze three instruments at a time, ES, NQ, and RTY, to reduce the number of signals and to increase the quality of the signal. So you saw the long opportunity here, the order would not get filled, but a short, not lagging signal here, long signal, etc., etc. So this is when analyzing ES, NQ, and RTY. This is another example. You can see the small, beautiful signals here generated by the correlation indicator we developed following the correlation method we discovered in the recent years. And in the live session on our Discord, when I go live, I analyze the market together with you and find correlation opportunities. So you can see beautiful short opportunity on ES and NQ happened at the same time. The indicator does this work for you, monitoring correlated assets and generating signals automatically. So I want to present the Futures Correlation Trader Mentoring Program, where I will teach you my correlation strategy for futures market and show you how I identify the hidden trading pattern behind correlated assets, exactly what we talked about. What you get is a 12-month subscription to the correlation toolset, 5 online lessons providing guidance on the method, including how to leverage it for trading futures using the EG trigger points, trading strategy and funded accounts, technical support if needed, installations, etc., etc. Access to a private Discord group with me where we discuss this method, providing you with opportunities to ask questions, and participation in my live webinars where I conduct real-time correlation analysis of the market. The method is designed for trigger point users who wish to take their trading to the next level. So this is the agenda. You can see there's an introduction to correlation trading, mastering correlation using EG trigger points. I explain the method, and of course there are lessons, technical lessons about installation and how to use the correlation tools by yourself, and additional case studies. So this is the Futures Correlation Trader Mentoring Program. You have lessons with me, a private Discord room with me, and how to install and use the correlation indicator that we developed following the correlation methodology. Okay, so you need the trigger points on your chart, and this indicator is capable of analyzing multiple instruments relative to their trigger point. If you have any more questions, feel free to email me efrat.levy@egindicators.com.